You might be wondering, why are you subjecting yourself to this horrible work? Well, the answer to that question is complicated. Initially, I contacted over a dozen contractors to do this project, and none of them knew about building science. Literally, not one contractor had even heard the words passive house. Not only did these contractors not know about building science, but they didn't want to learn. So in the end, I had to decide between substandard work from a contractor or doing the work myself. Then there were the contractors that I called to do the work that didn't require passive house building science knowledge. Specifically, I needed my furnace moved from inside the attic to a more accessible space above my garage, which was a grand total of about 20 feet. My original plan was to keep my gas furnace for one more year before I changed it out with a heat pump. But all the quotes I got for this project were so high that they didn't make any sense. One contractor actually quoted me $10,000. When I flinched at this price, he asked me, "Well, what price seems fair to you?" And I just smiled and asked him to please leave. In a last-ditch effort, I called a certified passive house designer, someone certified in designing and implementing passive house projects. After talking with him for a while, I decided to ask him how much his services cost. The number he gave me was outrageous. And he was just a designer. He wasn't actually going to do any of the work. That was all still going to be contracted out. He was just going to provide me with an assessment and a project plan. I ended that phone call flabbergasted. The next factor that led me to doing this work myself was education. I wanted to learn more about building science and passive house, but I didn't want to have to go to classes and pay someone to teach me about it. So I picked up some books, watched some tutorials, and attended some conferences. Then I tried out what I learned on my house. So while I'm not going to achieve a passive house certification as a designer or installer, at least not yet, I will have hands-on experience in actually going through these processes. And that is valuable to me. Lastly, I'm the type of person that wants to take action. I understand the problems that we all face regarding climate change, and I'm sick of hearing bad news and feeling helpless. Taking on this project gave me a sense of achievement and is a demonstrable, positive step towards change, even if it's on a very small scale. And I can tell you that it doesn't feel small to me. My long-term goal is to help other people make significant changes in their lives. Changes that will help resolve our problems regarding the climate and significantly improve their quality of life. And that's why I decided to record this process and publish it on YouTube.
I don't know about you guys. I'd like to hear another song.
The games are hard, are unjust and unruly. I watched you fall from the mouth of lunacy, while the king wants his song about love's like a dream. But who left these stars in the road where they lead? We will see. Who left you in the dark, zero? Played life by the cards that you breathe to me. Through the trees where nothing ever moves. After you leave,
Stop it!
So let's take a minute to just slow things down. If you notice back there, I took out my furnace. Now, of course, before I did that, I turned off the gas and the electricity to the furnace at my breaker box. You can see here, this is where the electric goes into my furnace, and it runs to a switch on the wall. That's also turned off. As part of this whole process, it's a lot easier if I take everything apart because the furnace will be lighter to move. It's not terribly heavy, but it's also not very light either. Once I get these panels off, I can then take the electricity apart right here and the gas right here. I'm going to start with this gas line first, and from there, I'll take apart the rest of it. With all that black pipe removed, it's time for me to install the plug. The first thing I want to do is take that plug and inspect it. You can see here, before I put the tape on, I inspect the threads to make sure that there are no burrs. And then I use a lot of tape. The last thing you want is for there to be a gas leak in your house. Now, I start by just turning it finger tight. I'm going to ratchet it down later with a monkey wrench. So it's time to turn the gas back on. Fire up the water heater so that there's gas moving through the line, which makes it easier for me to check if there are any leaks. And then I take a bottle of super soapy water and start hosing down that section of the black pipe. Now this is the underside of that junction. I didn't really touch that, but I wanted to make sure. Now here's the top side, that plug, after I tightened it with a monkey wrench. As you can see here, I'm not sparing any of this soap. I want to make double sure that there are no leaks. The footage that you just saw, me cleaning out the attic and moving the furnace, that took more than a month. In fact, I don't even remember exactly how much time it did take. I think it might have even taken 2 months. Come over here. Come sit with me. Now, I started this project in March, and I want to say it was either May or June before I actually took my furnace out. I didn't record every day that I went up there. That was just too much work. I was more interested in just getting it done, because I knew that once I took my furnace out, I was on a hard deadline. I was going to need to have everything finished by wintertime. Oh, shut up. No? Anyway, so it took me, like I said, something like 2 or 3 months to clean out the attic, and immediately when it started to get hot, like May, I realized I have to start installing insulation. And so I started installing, and I think I want to say I finished installing the radiant barrier by mid-May. And that made a world of difference. It changed up there dramatically. So before I installed radiant barrier, it would get over 110 degrees in the attic in May and June. After the radiant barrier, it wouldn't. Okay, take it easy. Ugh, okay. After I installed the radiant barrier, it would get around 90, 92 degrees, and that was too hot for me. So I would have to get down out of there by midday. So I'm going to be switching gears in the next episode. It's time for me to start installing up in the attic. Stop it. So stop it. Hey. 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 It's time for me to start installing in the attic. So I can actually work up there. Muggsy, stop it. Hey, stop it. So in the next episode, you're going to see me installing a radiant barrier. Stop it. And what that's going to do is, Muggsy, stop it. Just leave him alone. Just leave him alone. You don't need to give him any. You don't need to give him a hard time. Don't give me a hard time either. Hey, just relax. There you go. That's nice. Okay. Don't ever get a bulldog. Whatever you do, don't get a bulldog. If you don't like hair and dirt and spit everywhere all the time, just don't get one. Get a cleaner dog that doesn't do all these weird behaviors. Look at this. What is his problem? I don't know what else to say, actually. Sometimes it's hard to figure out how to end these videos. What happens if I get you? Ow! Okay, calm down. Hey, take it easy. I guess that's all. I just wanted to have a minute to talk with you. Oh, okay. Take it easy. Take it easy. God, you're all spitty. Too much spit. Yuck. If you have a bulldog, you're going to need special towels. Just so that you can get their spit. Because all they do is spread spit all over the place. His job is to redistribute bodily fluids all over the house as much as possible. Guys, hey, put it down. Don't ever get a bulldog. We'll just close the show with that. You gonna lay down? Mm-hmm. Oh, there he goes. Like I said, don't get a bulldog.
If you'd like a free energy efficiency consultation, please email me at paulspassivehouse@gmail.com.